Assalamu alaikum. At first, I would like to provide all types of praise for the Almighty Allah who has given me a chance to join us like a decorated morning today. And today I'm going to take a session on accounting. And before it, now I would like to give a special congratulations to all those participants who are now in front of myself. And today I'm going to take a session on accounting. And here I am Mahabbat Hosen, lecturer, Department of Accounting, Government Hosen Sorowardi College, Magura. Dear participant, today I am going to take a session on accounting, and today's specific topic is depreciation. You know very well, depreciation is the periodic allocation of the cost of a long-term tangible assets over its estimated useful service life. And today I am going to take a discussion on MCQ questions procedure. What types of particular formula you have to use while MCQ, and it will be depend on some formula. So let's go to the slide so that we may understand very clearly what particular formula we have to use while examination. Dear participant, it is a discussion on depreciation. Step 4. Example in front of you. Robaba Food Products Limited acquire a machine by Taka 5 lakh whose estimated useful service life is 5 years. At the end of estimated service life, its salvage value will be Taka 50,000. Salvage value or residual value is Taka 50,000. At the end of 2001, the depreciation of that particular machine was Taka 67,500. The question for you: when the machine purchased, we know very well, according to a straight line depreciation method, depreciation per period equal to the acquisition cost of the asset minus salvage value divided by estimated useful service life. According to this formula, depreciation for 1 year will be 50,000 minus 5 lakh minus 50,000. 5 lakh is its acquired value and acquisition cost, and 50,000 is residual or salvage value. We have to divide it by useful estimated service life 5. Then the depreciation for 1 year will be 90,000. Am I right? 90,000. So in this case, if we divided this 90,000 by 12, we know very well 1 year equal to 12 months. So depreciation for 1 month will be 7,500. So in this particular cases, the assets was purchased by the company we have to consider the total depreciation 67,500, and we have to divide it by 7,500. Then we will get month, the respective month. That means this asset was purchased 9 months before. This is very useful system to calculate and very easy for you to understand. I hope so. So next, the problem is given to you. Robaba Food Products Limited purchased a machine in 2001 by Taka 34,000, and its estimate useful service life is 5 years. At the end of 5 years, its residual value will be 4,000. Now the requirement for you: by using double declining balancing method, you have to produce the depreciation at the end of second year. And before calculating this math, we have to gather the knowledge accumulated depreciation. Accumulated depreciation. Before starting the calculation of the year, it is very easy to understand that before it there was no depreciation. In this particular case, in first year the accumulated depreciation will be 0. So in second year the accumulated depreciation will be O plus the depreciation of the first year. Similarly, the accumulated depreciation of third year will be O plus the depreciation of the first year plus the depreciation of the second year. By this process, we have to consider the accumulated depreciation. Dear participant, this is a formula for calculating depreciation for double declining balancing method. This is very easy formula for you to calculate the depreciation. When it will be time killing process, when the time killing process will raise in front of you, then you will use this formula. Before using this formula, we have to gather why we need to use this formula. According to traditional system, the depreciation per year equal to 2 into 100% divided by estimate useful service life into assets acquisition cost minus accumulated depreciation. So by using this formula, the depreciation for 2001 will be 2 into 100% divided by 5 into 34,000 minus O, that means 0. And the respective depreciation will be 13,600. Similarly, for 2002, the depreciation will be 2 into 100% divided by 5. In this case, 34,000 minus O plus first year depreciation is 13,600. So the depreciation for 2002 will be 8,160. Now we have to use the formula for MCQ option, multiple choice question, MCQ. In this case, C means cost of acquisition of the machinery and its taka is 34,000. N means number of years, that means time, 5 years, and the rate of depreciation for double declining balancing method is 2 into 100% divided by estimate useful service life is 5 years. So 40% means 0.40. Okay, so the depreciation for 2002 at the same time, without calculating first year, we will calculate the depreciation for 2002. C into R within the bracket 1 minus R to the power n minus 1. So in this case, 34,000 into 0.4, that means R means 0.4, within the bracket 1 minus 0.4 to the power, the years is in this case 2 years, that means at the end of second year, that means 2 years minus 1. 1 is automatically will raise in front of you because it has come from the formula. So 34,000 into 0.4 into 0.6. So the result 34,000 into 40 divided 100 into 60 divided 100. So the result is 8,640. When the number of years will be so big, then it will be not possible for you to calculate step by step. Then you have to use this formula to calculate the result without delay. Dear participant, now another problem. Rokon Food Products Limited purchased a machinery in 2001, January 1st, and its estimated useful service life is 5 years. At the end of 5 years, its residual value or salvage value will be 4,000. By using declining balancing method, you have to use it. In this case, the declining balancing for depreciation rate is 40%. It is mentionable that the institution closed its accounts in every year at 31st December. So this is the question. This is the 1st January 2001, its acquisition cost was 34,000 and its estimated useful service life is 5 years. Residual value is 4,000 and depreciation rate is 40%, and it closed its accounts in every year at 31st December. Okay, now the requirement for you. At the end of second year 2003, January 1st, the book value. What will be the book value at the end of second year or 1st January 2003? This is very technical point for you to understand. At the end of second year means the 1st January 2003. Okay. So now, what will be the formula for it? We know very well the depreciation for 2001, depreciation rate, depreciation per period, the equal to depreciation rate into acquisition cost of the asset minus accumulated depreciation. 2001, depreciation for 2001 equal to 40% has given into 34,000, and before 2001 there were no depreciation. This is why it is 0. This calculation has started from 2001. This is why the accumulated depreciation will be 0. Okay, the depreciation will be 13,600. 30,600 for 2001. At the end of second year, that means in 2002, the depreciation is 40% into 34,000 minus or plus the first year depreciation 13,600. So the depreciation will be 8,160. So the book value at 1st January 34,000 minus accumulated depreciation. Here accumulated depreciation is O plus 13,600 plus 8,160. If we deduct this particular amount from acquisition cost, then we will get the book value of the asset. The book value of the asset is 12,240. Dear participant, so the respective formula is C within the bracket 1 minus R to the power n. When this step will be so long, then how you will accomplish the particular task? Then it will be very difficult for you to calculate, and it will be a time-killing process. For this reason of being, you have to use this formula. C within the bracket 1 minus R to the power n. This formula is very useful for admission test side by side for MCQ question. So the book value of the asset equal to C within the bracket 1 minus R to the power n. In this case, the acquisition cost is 34,000. 1 has come from the formula, and here respective rate has given 0.4. So number of year is 2. Required number is year is 2. So 1 minus 4 equal to 60, and as it is square, so 2 times 34,000 into multiply by 0.6, then we will get our desired result 12,240. Hope so you understand very clearly. Dear participant, I hope so you understand very clearly what I have already submitted in front of you, and thank you for all for staying with me. Wishes you the best of luck. Until then, Allah Hafiz.